And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down.
And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Jackson.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson.
A swing pass here to Edwards. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. They go back to the ground with Dobbins.
He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs. It gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Edwards will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown.
Early on in the game, 1st quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive. They'll start out here with the option left. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now it's Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the 2nd quarter. Let's see what this defense can do.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Play action. Now Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley.
And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. They'll start with the option.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Well, I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Now Dobbins again on second down.
And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling.
Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these 2 teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson.
He gets this underneath to Dobbins.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman, and he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd and very short, Jackson has got his man. It's Andrews.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, Jackson. Now he's flushed out left. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And this one will be brought back to the 22. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
They set up the screen for Dobbins.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll be stopped at the 46, gain of 3.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Jackson.
A throw taken in by Tylan Wallace.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That third down conversion good for 23. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And room there to work it inside the 25. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Jackson going to hold on to this.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 24 yards out.
And the Ravens have got it. And they'll begin by running the option.
And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins.
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Jackson now.
That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. The Ravens send their punter out now. Standing right on his own 5-yard line. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Jets will... The drive will start with an option going left. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
3rd quarter action, and we appreciate you spending your Christmas Eve right here with us. 2nd and 10.
Here's Jackson to throw. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Dobbins.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Up the middle, here's Edwards. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. 3rd and goal, Jackson.
That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown.
There's not a whole lot of margin for error for this defense right now. Trailing in the 4th, they need a stop.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. of scrimmage, the 28 now, as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Jackson going to run.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. This looks like a roughing call.
Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Forced out to his left.
Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
An option handoff here to Dobbins. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
They go play action with Jackson. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Jermaine Johnson credited with that sack.
After the sack on 1st down, Jackson, throw left side complete. That's Edwards. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. The Ravens on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing is Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Rashad.
There's not a whole lot of margin for error for this defense right now. Trailing in the 4th, they need a stop.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And that's on the guard, Kevin Zeitler. Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Another run here with Dobbins.
And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. Now it's Jackson. Open, and the ball is knocked out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And to the 43, so down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where the Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the save calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough.
And here in overtime, If the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team...
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points, and now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really, really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick six, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
And he is going to lose yardage here. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Now what can Jackson do here in overtime? Eluding the pressure right.
That's taken in by Duvernay. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still 3,000 yards, a good season.
Oh, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jamie Sherwood. And the Jets are going to have it with a chance to... And they'll run the option to start the drive.
He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. 4 yards the pickup. First down.
Off the option, here's Edwards.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
8 yards to go on 2nd down. Now Jackson.
Escaping the pressure right.
And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Jackson running again. And that not what they wanted. They lose yards on 1st down.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back.
Jackson to throw. Connecting with Andrews. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Well, how about this? The very, very rare tie that we just witnessed. Hard to believe.
You don't see it very often. A bonus period of football, yet both teams go home a little bit unsatisfied.
This one took us deep into the night, but in the end, after 5 quarters, we're unable to determine a winner.
Well, can I say it? I think it's a fair outcome, but the